Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome, welcome, wherever you situate yourself in the world. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Happy Monday evening, afternoon, night. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Jimali. Hello, Elbow. Happy Monday or Tuesday, wherever you are. How is everyone? All right, just getting situated here, shuffling the cards. We'll wait a few minutes till everybody pops in. How is everyone? Georgia, if you are, hello, Melinda. Georgia, if you are going to bed, leave me your question, okay? Leave me your question in caps. Remind me your zodiac sign, please. I'll do an exception just because I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning over there, and so if you have a question, just pop it in there, and then you can go to bed, and you'll get your reading tomorrow morning. You can come back and check it out later. But if you want to stick around, yes, absolutely. Everybody can ask a question. Doesn't matter if you already had one before, but wait for the green light. The only reason I'm giving Georgia a heads up is because I know she's in Italy and she's got a time difference of 6 hours. But right? Okay, so that's it. Everybody else, if you're on the if you're in a normal time zone where it's not 2 o'clock in the morning, wait for the green light, wait for the flags, so everybody can ask their questions at the same time. I say most of you know the drill by now. And yes, Melinda, like I say, if you're a member, you can get as many tarot readings as you want, as long as I come on live. You know, obviously one question or one reading per person, but like I said, you know, if you have a question every time I come on live, then you're, of course, more than welcome. If you give me one, I can wait. Georgia, I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're saying. Are you saying if I can be the first one on the list? Is that what you're saying? You let me know. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, fair enough. I'll put you number one, and that way, all right. But that's just for Georgia, okay, guys? And it's an exception. If it's Sunday, Georgia has to wait, as you know, just like everybody else. All right. So I'll put number one, Georgia, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. I don't know how many people we'll have this evening, but thank you all for being here. How was your Monday? How is this beginning of the week for you? Is everybody okay? How are you feeling? How are you feeling, guys, on this Monday? I'm just getting settled in, okay? Just give me a minute to shuffle cards. And then we'll get right to it. Now, heads up, I have to travel this week, So I'm not sure I can do a session Friday or Sunday, right? So I'm traveling for a few days. I'll keep you posted. Whatever it is, the following week I'll do multiple lives, not to worry. So if you don't see me on Sunday, but I will keep you posted, okay? So that's a heads up. Probably no session Sunday. And this is probably the last one for this week, unless I can figure a way to make it happen. But we'll probably see each other again next week, okay? Oh, poor guy, Elro. I'm sorry for that. Oh, good. I'm happy everybody is okay. I'm happy everybody is doing all right. And thank you, Elro. Well, I don't mind doing them when I have time. You know, I don't always have the time. And when I do, it's a true pleasure and I love to pull cards for you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be home. I'll be traveling. So I always take my cards with me and I have my equipment and everything. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make it happen this time. But we'll see. But I doubt it. All right. Um, all right, go for it, guys. Just remember that Georgia is going to be number one just because she has the time difference. All right. So, Georgia, did you put your question in? Oh, Georgia was just about love, right? It was the same love. Well, we'll just do love. And you're a Sag. All right, we'll just do that and we'll see what we get. All right. So I have 1 Georgia, number 2 Gemma Lee, number 2 Gemma Lee, Gemma Lee Aries, and Gemma Lee. Is it premature? Is it premature to contact HR and a recruiter at 2 places for progress with client contract? Will these work out for me this summer? Is it too premature? Okay, how many questions? Generally, is it too premature to contact HR and a recruiter at the 2 places for progress with client contract? Will these work for me this summer? Okay, I'll come back to that. Is it too premature to contact HR? Okay. So number 2, Gemma Lee. Number 3, who do we have in number 3? Remember, guys, there's a lag, so my list is probably not what you have in your chat. So bear with me. Number 3 we have Melinda. Number 3 we have Melinda. Has my husband been having an affair? Okay, what is he so nervous about, or what is he hiding? Okay, we'll see his Melinda, what's his sign? I might have asked you already, but and I apologize if I ask the same questions all the time, but you know, Civ brain. Um um Melinda, give me the sign of your husband if you have it, please. Elro, Sag. Elro, you're going to be number 4. Elro, Linda, right? Hope I have it right. Leo, okay. It's getting goodwill. Melinda, what's your sign? Guys, put your signs in. Put your sun sign in. Your sun sign is your zodiac sign, whatever sign you are. Make sure put your... Melinda, what's your sign? Always put your sign when you ask your question so I don't have to come back and ask you. Melinda, your sign. And he's a Leo. Okay. Elro, you're Sag. Will I leave my full-time job work at a different option at the company? Will I leave my full for Okay. Okay, so Linda, you're number 4. Number 5. Number 5. Linda. Another Linda. So Linda S, I'm going to put, no, Elro, I'm going to keep you Elro, okay? Okay? Elro, I'm going to keep you Elro because Linda, there's another Linda, so Elro is Elro. And Linda, Sag, everybody, yes, everybody's Sag. Linda, Sag, Linda, Sag. Both Lindas, both Sag. What is the future between me and Daniel? Okay. And I know, Linda, you gave me his zodiac sign, right? Can you give it to me again? All right. Yeah, I'm keeping, well, for tonight, I'm keeping you Elro. It's just easier. Sag. Everybody's Sag. Everybody is Sag. I shouldn't have to ask anymore, right? It's like, we're all Sag. Everybody's Sag. Yes. Hope for a quick recovery. Melinda, Scorpio. Okay, very good. All right, hold on. Melinda, Scorpio. Just want to make sure I have all this information so I don't have to ask you again. And everyone's Sag. The answer is Sag. All right. All right. All right. So here we have number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Gemma-Lee. Number 3, Melinda. Number 4, Elro, Linda. Number 5, Linda. Right? Did I miss anybody? I hope I didn't miss anybody. Gemma-Lee, you're Aries. Yes, I got that. Yeah, no, you put it down. You put it down, Gemma-Lee. Okay. Here we go. Now, here we go. Number 1. So again, number 1, Georgia. Number 2, Gemma-Lee. Number 3, Melinda. Number 4, Elro. and number 5, Linda. And just remember, it's cool if you're there in the chat when I do your readings. It's not a, you don't have to. If you're not around, you're not around. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. If you have other things to tend to, completely understand. But it does help for better energies and better readings. Again, I always say that, just me. Every tarot reader is different. That's just me. All right. Don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up. Anybody watching outside of the chat, if you're wondering what we're doing here and what this is all about and how certain people in the chat are getting a tarot reading and wondering how you can get a tarot reading, by joining membership. There are three tiers. Minimum $5. There's 5, 10, and 20, I believe. But for less than $5, you can get multiple tarot readings in the month. Whenever I pop in live, you get access to a tarot reading. If there's enough room, you get a tarot reading. So that's basically how it works. So if that's something you're interested in, you can click the join button right below next to the Card Minds logo, or you can go to the top of the chat. There's a link there for membership. Just click on that, and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. For subscribing, it's free. It's completely free. There's nothing to do but click, because I have several messages saying that they don't have the option to subscribe. They only have paying options. No, the subscribe button is there, and there's really nothing. You don't have to pay anything for that. All right. All right, Georgia. Let's see what we have in the love life. Positive energies for all the little kitties there, the ones that are having the babies and the ones that are feeling a little sick. Sending you all love for your little fur animals. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go, Georgia. Let's see what we got. Let me just move this up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, fur babies are in our family, of course. All right. All right, Georgia, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Queen of Cups. A lot of emotion there. A lot of emotion. Again, a water sign. I've been seeing a water sign for you, Georgia. Look at that. Oops. Wait, we have 2 here. Am I taking this? Okay. Justice. I don't know if justice was supposed to. Okay. Justice. Okay. Something's coming in that's really making you happy here. It's something fair. There's justice. There's a justice call, a decision. We'll put more cards on this justice call. Queen of Wands. There you are. Bold, charismatic, confident. Something is making you really, really happy here. You're bringing in something. And again, we have the Queen of Cups. There's emotion there. There's emotion regarding a decision. But let's continue. I have you working very hard to bring bring this in. So what are you bringing in here? Something is progressing. Something is really progressing forward. Something that I'm getting work here. I'm getting messages regarding something you're very committed to, you're very good at, you're bringing something in. This is regarding work. We'll go to the other cards in one moment. Let's just see if there's another card that wants to come out. Yes, something that you have really tried to make happen. Responsibility, pressure on your shoulders, something that you've been working on for a long time is coming in. Progress is being made. I like this. I like this. We'll get to the other cards in one moment, but I feel like this is, for some reason, this is coming in. So we have this progress forward in something you've started. Something very promising. It's a slow, it's going to begin to show results. This job or this career vision or this project you're working on or this thing that you're very good at, that you're very committed to, is really going to start to bring in results. Okay. All right, so what is this Queen of Cups all about? Let me change decks. This Queen of Cups, is this about emotions? Is this about love? This Queen of Cups, who is this person coming in for Georgia? I'm going to wrap this up because I want to, that was a message and I want to try to tap into the emotions and love here. So I'm changing decks. All right, Georgia. And whatever is coming in for your job or for what you're working on is coming in a really fair way because something has been addressed or there's been a decision that has been made or that's going to be made that's really going to be satisfying you for positive to be able to move forward. All right. All right. Georgia, what do we have in love for Georgia? What are these emotions for Georgia? Who is this person coming in love for Georgia, please? Sagittarius, who is this person coming in that we keep seeing? It's a new direction. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of emotions from the past, okay? There's a breakthrough there. What is this? Who is this person coming in for Georgia? Slowly, Aries, older. Is this? No. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to tap into the to the love readings here. I get all kinds of other things. All right, please, Georgia, love. Give me the energies, the love energies for Georgia, please. Sagittarius. You're letting go emotions from the past for a new direction. There you are. What is this love coming in for Georgia, please? Who is this person for Georgia? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. One more card, please. One more card. Page of Swords. Am I taking this? No. Okay. I'm trying to tap in. All right. Let's see what we have so far. We have the Six of Pentacles. This is something, again, I feel like that someone coming in, is this something that we had last time already? Someone coming in, helping you again. I believe we've had that before. Sort of a balance you're finding with someone, equal give and take, but there's a certain generosity, care, reciprocity. It can be someone helping you financially, but it can be just that person that really, really gives you that balance, that equal, that fair energy, that fair energy you share between a relationship. King of Swords. Someone very rational. Someone that can lead. Someone that leads, that has a leads with their mind. Air sign, right? Very intellectual, all about the intellect. A little more factual, a little more mind-driven than emotions. This is someone that may struggle with emotional expressions, or maybe that's you, but it feels like you're starting something new here. There's a new, you're engaging in something new. You're excited about this new person. You're learning about someone, or you're learning about a situation. Maybe a little bit cautious in the beginning with this this Hangman, because there's a moment here with this Eight of Cups where it's almost like for this person that either you're meeting, and maybe you're meeting them in circumstances of a job, or circumstances of a meeting, or it's something mental, it's something intellectual that you're engaging in, that you're exchanging. And you're almost like at the same level. When I say that, maybe this is a person that does the same type of job you do, or maybe this is a person that you meet, you know, within your professional environment. That's possible. And it feels like you're stepping away. You're then stepping away from a place you aren't in that's very comfortable for you now, but you're going to be stepping away from that for something that makes more sense to you. But there's a certain... It's like you're waiting for this love, but for you, this new perspective might, you know, require a sacrifice for this relationship. Like the sacrifice feels like that it might be stepping away from something that might be very comfortable for you right now. But this person is very logic, very matter of fact, very clear-minded. All right, let's see what else we have here. And that's why, okay, well, now I understand why we have this Six of Cups, Death card, and Ace of Swords. In other words, it's a breakthrough for you. It's becomes clear for you. It's a new direction, and it's a very clear new direction. Therefore, letting go the past letting go maybe, family or attachments to family or triggers, emotional triggers that you have from family around you. Maybe this is affection you have, right? And this is something that you're letting go. This person here, or this energy here that's giving you a sort of balance, is not making you, this energy is clearing your mind and making a decision to step away from maybe, an energy you're in now. All right, one more card on this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? It can be an older person, doesn't have to be. King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? So again, we have this Ace of Swords. There's a real new direction here. I don't know if I'm taking that. Yeah. And there we go. New passion, new beginning, the beginning of a passion. It's exciting. Taking it slow, not pushing anything. This is something that really, really emerges very slowly. Beautiful. Here's the sun. Beautiful, joy, abundance. This is making you happy. This is putting you in a happy place. And then you are no longer accepting offers, or when I say offers, you are no longer, you have sort of a disconnect, not accepting offers. That doesn't mean anything here. You have a disconnect from the emotions where you are settled in now, or from the past, or there's past triggered emotions that you might have bottled up, affections, family, siblings, whatever the family is. Those emotions that are triggering you now, you want to disconnect from that. But it's almost like you think that it's not possible, or that it's going to be disappointing, or that it's not going to be enough for you, that you want more. Maybe because we have the Temperance, and because, Temperance is all about balance, all about taking it slow. Maybe, patience. It's all about patience and mutual care. And I feel like, there's a certain healing there, emotional healing that you have to go through before, that you have to go through to be able to attract healthy love. And that's why we have the Four of Cups, like disengaging in love, feeling that it's not for you, or feeling that it's not enough, or how could that happen because nothing's going on, right? But there's a real celebration here with the Sun, and mutual support again. And I believe I saw that last time, not the first time we get the Six of Pentacles. There's a mutual support there, financial support, or just feeling that you're on the same level. There's a certain happiness of being together. But yes, with the Four of Cups, it's thinking that, well, I don't have anything, so, there's that sort of emotional numbness, or boredom, or, or taking love for granted, or just really struggling to feel satisfied with what's being offered. And maybe because it's slow, and maybe because you don't see it right away. It's possible. It's possible. But there's a real joy here with the Sun. I'm going to leave it at that. There's an emotion there. You open your heart. Open your heart. Because right now, whatever you have surrounding you, you're not going to see it, or you're going to disconnect automatically because there's no one there, nothing can happen, there's no one around you. And so you're sort of stuck in the emotions, right, of your family, And there has to be a disconnect at one point. But there's a true breakthrough here. We have the Two of Swords, 2 times the Two of Swords, seeing things clearly, seeing things very clearly. And I think that this person, even if it's not passion right away or love right away, it gradually seeps in and gradually makes you comfortable in opening your heart and seeing love and, accepting love, if that makes sense. But the 2 times, right, the 2 times the Ace of Swords, there's a real breakthrough in understanding, that realizing or a realization in a relationship and cutting through confusion or cutting through emotions, that are blocking your way. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope so. I hope so. All right. All right. Number 2, Gemini, Aries. Give me one moment to shuffle the cards, Gemini. And good night, Georgia. Thank you for being here. And have a beautiful bowl of pasta for me, please. All right. Gemini, Aries. Is it too premature to contact HR? For anybody watching, wondering what this is all about, how you can get a tarot reading, right? Put yourself in the chat. You can join membership, 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier paying membership. You click the join button next to the Card Minds logo or the link on the top of the chat, and that will give you access to a tarot reading. If you want one right now, there's probably a few slots left. If that's something you're interested in, you can get one right away. But it's a perk you get for being member. Okay, thank you. Good night, Georgia. Buonasera. Buonasera. Buonanotte. All right, Gemini, Aries. So Gemini number 2, Melinda number 3, Elro number 4, and Linda number 5. Okay. All right, Gemini. Is it too premature to contact HR? Let's see. Is it too premature to contact HR for Gemini? Aries. Is it too premature for Gemini, Aries to contact HR? Ooh, something's shifting, Gemini. Something's happening. Wheel of Fortune. Something's unblocking. Accept the change. Accept the change. Let's see where this change is going. I say it's not in your control, but let's see. Let's continue. Gemini. Let's see what we got. What else do we have? Things are changing. You're gonna have a decision to make. Standing your ground on the defense, standing your ground. Maybe you're negotiating. Let's see. Let's see. Staying grounded. Yeah, there's action. There's sudden movement here, sudden action. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups. Beware of illusions, but then you have the Sun over that. So assess if you have to assess. Reassess if you have to assess. We're going to pull cards on the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune, which tells me that there's movement there, something out of your control, but there's movement there, and you're going to have to make a decision. But it's sudden. It's sudden. It's making you happy. But first, just beware of illusions. Stand your ground, and beware of illusions. Fact check everything, back check everything, make sure you have the right information there, right? There's a shift, there's a real shift. Stay adaptable. I think that flexibility is key here because there's a sudden shift. Positive or negative, we're gonna check it out. But because we do have the Seven of Cups, so that tells me that you're gonna have different options. You're gonna have several options. But okay, don't be seduced by a quick fix, Gemini. Okay, if it looks too good or things are happening too perfectly and too rapidly, make sure you get all your facts and ask all the questions. Ask all the questions and get all the information you need to get. I feel like it's going to be positive at the end of the day, but you're going to have to stand your ground on what you want and stand your ground. Stand your ground. Maybe you're competing with other people. That is a possibility, right? Or maybe there's a lot of pressure, but you're in a really strong place. So I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, it's a moment. Patience, yes, patience is obviously patience because you're waiting for results. It's taking time, but this time is important to think on, think about what's working, what wasn't working, what's best for you, and how you make sure you have all the right information. There is a real shift here. You're defending your position. Okay? Now we do have the Lovers, which tells me that it's value is important for you. This decision is all about integrity on who you are, how you work, and it's you might have two choices. I feel like you have two options, and it's your decision here. It's interesting because money is important, but for you with the Lovers here, the decisions you're making, maybe you have multiple options. You have the Seven of Cups, so I think you have multiple options. By weighing what worked before, or how, the decisions you make before, or reassessing your career, or assessing where you stand in your career, who these people are, how you communicate, how they communicate to you, for you, integrity and value is much more important than money. Of course, money is important, obviously. But it's as a whole, the options you're going to have are going to be also about everything else. And that's what stands out most here. Let me pull a card on the Lovers. Hold on. One card on the Lovers here for Gemini. It's the values, your belief system, all that, integrity. And I do feel like you have multiple options. And it's happening quickly. It's shifting quickly. And it's not quite in your control. So make sure you're aligned. No, too many cards here. Be flexible. You're going to have to adapt to new. You're going to have to adapt to chaos, to changes, right? That's what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. It's accepting the chaos of transition, of things that are not the same that we have to adapt to. But for you, most of all, integrity above all, value and belief system. One card on the Lovers, please. Yes. Okay. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. It's going to happen. There's a sudden shift here, and then you're gonna move forward slowly. Committed, very organized, very professional, but step by step, you're gonna take your time. All right. Let's see. One more card on the Knight of Pentacles, please. Yes. Organizing, planning, expanding your horizons, expanding your business. I don't think these... Okay, committed, teamwork, and boom, we have the Tower with the sudden shift here, right? That awareness of what you're working with, who you're working with, and how it has to be on a healthy foundation. That's probably why you're defending yourself. You want to see clear, right? But there's a sudden shift here. Again, I'm getting that sudden shift. But it's whatever you're clearing. I feel like there has to be something that has to be cleared, whether it's a money situation, whether it's unexpected expenses, or the competition and the pressure and the chaos that brings in because it's transition, trying to settle into a new job, or have those conversations, those meetings, those interviews, whatever. But I feel like here, if it's a little chaotic, it's certainly clearing the way for a really, really stronger path, a healthier path, a healthier foundation. I'm going to leave it at that. It's very, very interesting. Please come back. I don't know when I'm coming back, but I'll certainly be back next week, guys. But since I'm traveling, I might not be back, the end of this week and Sunday, but I'll be back by next week and we'll continue. And please let me know, how this unfolds, if anything happens. Thank you, Gemma Lee. Thank you. All right, moving on to number 3, Melinda, Scorpio. And number 4 is Elro, and number 5 is Linda. And hello, everyone watching. Welcome. This is a Monday Night Tarot session. If you're wondering, welcome to all. The live tarot sessions are, the questions are for members. So if you want to ask a question, you can join membership. That's the perk you get from joining membership, that you can get tarot readings anytime I come in live. So no free, free. Yeah, it's pretty free though. It's $5 it's $5 membership. So you can get plenty of tarot readings in the month for $5, so. But no free at this moment, no. Okay, here we go. Melinda, what do we have? Okay, for your husband. Okay, here we go. Melinda, I'm not going to say this out loud. Melinda, Scorpio, Bear. All right, Melinda. All right, what do we have for Melinda? Okay. One more time, please. Here you are. Okay. Feels like there's a lot of pressure on his shoulder, a lot of responsibilities. What is this Ace of Wands here? Okay. Two of Cups. All right, here you are, both of you. And here he is. What is this Two of Cups here? Clarify the Two of Cups, Scorpio, Leo. Clarify the Two of Cups, please. I keep getting the Ten of Wands. Heavy on the shoulders, pressure, a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities. And again, the Ace of Wands. Okay, what is this Ace of Wands all about? Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands here for Melinda? No, too many cards. All right, let me change cards again. All right, so I'm seeing, might be, well, I don't know. Let's see. Might be, I'm seeing a lot of pressure on his shoulder at work. What is this Ace of Wands here for Melinda, please? Secrets. Sorry. Something needs to be addressed. Ace of Wands. Something needs to be addressed. He's hiding something. Queen of Wands. King of Wands, there he is. Conflict there, Five of Swords. What's going on? I feel like you're solving the conflict though. But there's the Ace of Wands twice, which is a new... What is this 2 times Ace of Wands, please? No? Okay. I'm feeling there might be something at work, but I'm not seeing anything developing. Ace of Wands, please. Something, clearly there's something he's not telling you, and clearly that is conflict. One more card on the Ace of Swords. What is going on with this Ace of Swords here? For Scorpio, what is going on with this Ace of Swords? I feel like there's something not said. There's a lot of ego there. A lot of ego. With this five of Swords. Manipulation is sort of one-sided. There's arguments, there's resentment, there's pride, there's ego. What is going on? Why is there resentment there? Why do we have the High Priestess? Something needs to be said, something needs to be addressed. What are they hiding? Secrets. Trust your gut. Trust your gut if something is going on. What is he hiding? What is he not saying? What is this High Priestess all about? What is he hiding? He is... What is he hiding here with this star card? What is he hiding? Hope? I feel like with this too, there's a decision to be made. Okay, so he has to make a decision, or you guys need to make a decision. You're sort of at an emotional stalemate there, avoiding a decision or not wanting to see what needs to be addressed. Maybe he doesn't want to see what needs to be addressed, or he doesn't want to address the issue, or he doesn't want to have the conversation regarding both of you. But you do have the Star card, which tells me that, you know, there's hope there. I really feel like there's inspiration there, and there will be communication there that will lead to some, you know, deeper bond. But is there someone else there? Two of Swords. There you are. Oh, you're not trusting. Oh, you're not trusting. But, okay. So, I feel like there's certainly something that needs to be addressed. And you're not trusting him at all. You feel like he's lying to you. He's hiding something. Clearly, that's what you said. But for I feel like you're going to address this. There's a certain pride there before he can open up and actually tell you what's going on. I see there's potentially something with this Ace of Wands. There's 2 times the Ace of Wands, so there's certain passion there. But I don't particularly see someone. So is this in his job? Because there's certainly there's something in the work in the work environment, in the professional environment. Is there too much going on in the job, or something that's going on in the job that he's not telling you? That's a possibility as well. I'm trying to get a little more information here. One more card on the Ace of Wands, on the double Ace of Wands. New beginnings in something. There's the Tower. So, okay, there's a sudden shakeup there. Nope, 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 nope. One more time. What's the Tower? Why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? There's something there in his work. But you're going to get it. It's coming out here with the Tower. He's in denial, or doesn't want to see it, or has to make a decision, and he hasn't wanted to oh, well, see, I really think that once this all comes out, it's gonna be okay. But there's certainly something going on, but it needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. Now, you're not trusting him at all. You're very disappointed. You're freaking out, right? Walking on eggshells, really not knowing what to say. Here you are. And here's that decision, that thing that he's been in denial or not seen regarding family. But there's hope over that. So I really think there's a positive shift here. But come back and see me next time so I can see if I can see a little bit more. Is it regarding a new passion of his, a new job of his, a new beginning in the job, a new beginning in a professional circle or something like that? It's possible. You're not trusting anything right now, right? Ego. But we do have the World and the Tower, where Tower is that big shakeup, but then you know, end of cycle. So I think you're going to deal with it, but he's going to have to address it. All right. You'll let me know, Melinda. If I can pull more cards next time, let me know how it goes, and we'll continue, okay? I can't promise next weekend, but definitely when I come back, we'll continue. Let me know what's going on, if you're able to address the issue. One more card on this Two of Cups, please. I wasn't getting someone, though. One more card on this Two of Cups. Standing their ground. Everybody's on the defense here. Everybody's on the defense. Ooh, Lovers. I don't know. See, if you pull too many cards. All right, let's see. But the Lovers doesn't automatically... There he is. On the defense. Regarding a choice also. Right? The Lovers is about a decision and being honest. One more card on this King of... A lot of ego. A lot of ego here. King... Family... Again. Ego, family. Yeah, I see. That's the thing. I regarding a new beginning. regarding the progress and a new beginning, and he's reassessing something. He's thinking really long and hard. What's he going to do? He's got the Hermit, right? Stepping out, really not stepping out, going within. There's a lot of introspection here because maybe he doesn't know what to do about this new beginning. I'd say new passion, but I feel like there's a decision to be made. Or he has two options and he doesn't know what to do. Crisis. Crisis. He's really trying to figure it out. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Divorce? I don't know. I feel like he's got a lot going on that he doesn't want to say, and he's rethinking things. He doesn't know what to do. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. Melinda, I don't want to dive in anymore. Please come back. We'll continue next week. I hope everything's okay. Please let me know. But clearly he's got stuff to talk about and issues. I mean, not issues, but things to figure out. All right. Here we go. Elro, number 4. Elro. I know I'm taking a little longer in these readings because it's less of you, so. Thank you, Melinda. I'll see you when I get back. All right, Elro, here we go. Will I leave my full-time job for another option at the company? Okay, let's see. Have a good week, guys. Let me know how everything goes. All right, Elro. What do we have for Elro? Sag. Will Elro, will Linda leave her full-time job for another option in the company? Will Linda leave her full-time job for another job in the company? Okay, end of cycle. Ooh, this is nice. End of cycle, beginning of new cycle. Something fun, something creative. 6 of Cups. Two of Pentacles. You're starting something new. Okay. 2 options. You have 2 options. There's one. What is the 6 of Cups here doing in the middle here? Emotions from the past, triggers from the past. Okay, so this is a job you have been committed to, really good at from the past. Okay. That's Okay, one card on the Ace of Cups, please. This new beginning. Yes, you're joining a new team. Abundance. Oh my goodness, this is good. More independent. You're going to be more independent. This is giving you better finances for sure. Long-term financial sustainability. But I feel like you're more independent here. You're going to be very excited with this choice. It's more creative. You're with a team. Is there something from the past? All right, what is this Two of Pentacles? Juggling a lot, having to make a decision. I'm feeling like there's two options here. There's definitely one that's going to put you in a more independent type of job. Beautiful. Celebrating. Focus on your assets. Why are you disappointed? Rethinking. Well, you're rethinking everything right now. I feel like you're starting something really good here. But why do we have the Six of Cups? Why are you reminiscent of the past or the emotions from the past, or what is going on with the Six of Cups? Did you need help from the past, or is this about family? Or you're wanting to go to something more simple? You're reflecting on the past and now you want to go into something more simple? Is that what it is? You're really reflecting here. All the responsibilities, everything you had to juggle there. But I do feel like there are two options. Two of Pentacles. Really? Okay, I think that what is maybe bothering you, or at least on your mind, is the balance between, you know, the expenses, the income. Money is on your mind. Budgeting is on your mind. The need for a better budgeting is on your mind. The financial responsibilities and the juggling of the financial responsibilities is on your mind. This could be in your job, but I feel like you're celebrating something. And I think that maybe you thinking long and hard, right, on what you want, really reflecting. It's almost like soul searching here with the Hermit. I feel like this is something that's important for you with the Lovers. Again, two choices, right? You have the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. This is really a moment of making a financial choice. Maybe you're going in a partnership, or maybe just, you know, again, this for you, it's value, not just profit. This is important for you, not just the money. And it comes out, this comes out a lot lately, you know, finding that important job with integrity and value over money. But you do have abundance here. I mean, whatever you're doing, whatever your commitment to this job or this profession is, you're very good at it, and you're joining a team, and that's giving you independence and financial independence. But there's a lot of withdrawal here. You're reevaluating everything. Are you going solo? Are you going on a different path? Right? There's a lot of reflection over wisdom on how you're navigating this, and it's not just about money. If you're disappointed in something, focus on you and focus on your assets. You have the World card. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. But there is, you know, there's a decision to be made. But the decision you're making in this change of position, or joining a new team, or starting something new, it's almost like your whole career is not it, your whole career is in your mind right now, and what it has represented for you in the past, for your family, for everything. It's very profound. Like, it's not just a job shift. It's something very profound and something you're attached to when you're really reflecting on this. Okay, and now here, what do we have? But it's the end of a cycle, so maybe it's that. It's the end of the cycle. But you're moving into another one that's really, really abundant. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's there. But and maybe, okay, let me pull a card on the Nine of Pentacles, because you're going to be happy with your choice, but yes, you're going to be more independent. So maybe it's less attachment to a specific corporation, or less attachment like you had in the past, because that's what it's giving me. It's giving me that there's a real reflection on who you are within this profession, what you've done up to now, your soul attachment to certain things, because it's almost emotional. Nine of Pentacles. I'm reading what you're telling me, Elro. Got it. Yes, it's profound. All right, let me see. One more card on the Nine of Pentacles, please. I mean, and it's something that you're excited about with this, this Ace of, yes, look at that, and you're making it official. There's a contract there. There's a signature. There's structure. There's something that's becoming, established. You're starting that for, yeah, I can't say it in any other way, but yes, it's a process for you. It's not easy. One more card on, I don't think, well, one more card on the Hierophant. I'm trying to see if this is something that you're going solo on. It can be with the Nine of Pentacles, but you're not alone here. You're joining a team, or there's a team around you. It's partnership, teamwork. So even if you did start your own thing, clearly you would have people working with you. And it's something that's established. So for me, with the Hierophant, I do feel like you're going to be part of a business or corporation or something. Yes, look at this. Ace of Cups, but it's something joyful. It's something creative. It's the first steps into something extremely creative. It's very creative. So if your job right now that you're committed to is extremely corporate, extremely linear, like administrative or something like that, this is not what this is. Or if that really gives you utter joy, and the people you work with are extremely creative and it's exciting for you and you love it, okay, then it's that. But this is not what it's giving me. So either you're structuring your own business, but you have a team around you, because I don't see it solo. But it's certainly something that brings you a lot of joy, and you're making this official. There's a contract there. There's a green light, whatever it is. Administrative documents, signatures, whatever it is that you need. It's official. I'm going to leave it at that. It's certainly exciting, but there are a lot of emotional triggers here from the past, right? It's triggering for you. But it's the end of a cycle. You're really ending a cycle. You're not going to be in the same cycle anymore. The World card is ending a cycle and really starting something completely new. So whether it's with another company and you're signing contracts and, you know, taking a position in another company that's very creative, that's a possibility as well. Whatever it is, it's a new cycle. No, the corporate grind has been unpleasant, but I can use my skills on my terms. Yes, yes. I feel like it's more that. And these are people or the subject or, you know, the environment that brings you happiness. This is not something that looks extremely stressful and pressured and corporate. No, this is lighter. Baby steps though, baby steps, but it really looks lighter and it makes you confident and happy with your choice. Definitely happy with your choice. All right. Thank you, Elro. And let me know what goes on. And I'll see you next week. And if anyone asks, you know, just let them know that I'll probably not be here this week, but I'll be back next week. All right, let's see. Linda, Sag, what is the future between me and Daniel? Okay. So last reading for Linda, Sag, the other Linda, the other Linda, Sag. What is the future between me and Daniel? So let's see. You're welcome, Elro. You're welcome, Linda. Have a great evening. Have a great week, guys. All right, Linda, let's see what we got. For anyone watching, wondering what this is all about, this is a live tarot reading. We do this every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time and Monday or Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're interested in getting a tarot reading, the way you get a tarot reading during these lives is by joining membership, right? Click the join button. That'll take you wherever you wish to go. By joining membership, the perk you get for being a member is to get tarot readings whenever I pop in live. You can ask questions. You can get general tarot readings. All right. Let's move on to Linda. Sagittarius. What is the future between me and Daniel? And he is Sag. Everybody is Sagittarius. Thank you, Elro. All right. Thank you, Linda. All right, what do we have for Linda here with Daniel, with her Sag? Sag and Sag. What is the future between Linda and Daniel? What is the future between Linda and Daniel? What is the future between Linda and Daniel? Queen of Pentacles. What is the future between Linda and Daniel, please? Sagittarius, both. What is the future between Linda and Daniel? Sagittarius, both. Am I getting these? Justice. One more card or no? I feel like you're going to address the issue. Again, that's what I was seeing last time. I think you're going to find balance. Whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed. Whatever needs to be said will be said. There's a decision that's going to be made quite suddenly. We have the Star card, which is a lot of hope and faith in this relationship. And you have... It's funny because I see it. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. I see that there is a future there. I see that you're starting over again. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Wands, which is communication. We have the Justice. So for me, there has to be honesty and clarity, and the truth is coming out, or whoever needs to be accountable will be accountable, right? It feels like there will be balance and fairness of regarding past actions. Whatever needs to come back to the surface, whatever needs to be addressed will be addressed, and there will be fairness in due time to bring back balance with this justice. I feel like someone is more conventional than the other, or traditional in their commitment. I feel like there's a certain spiritual connection there. There's a spiritual bond. But one person, or you want to, or there's possibility a union there, or marriage, or someone is very traditional, much more traditional than the other one, or someone is hoping for marriage, something like that, right? But we do have the Two of Wands here, which tells me that there is the desire, even if you're at a distance, you're both thinking of each other, even if you're far away, or what this connection can become. There's attraction there, but there's hesitation in planning, there's hesitation in communicating. But I do feel with this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups, there's a lot of love there, and there's a real desire to get a new spark going, and I think there will be a new beginning, and I feel like I said that the last time. There's a green light to act on the desire to communicate, to be with each other, and combined with the Ace of Cups, there's a real new emotional beginning there. Again, a spiritual connection, to open your heart, to communicate, to be there for one another, but also to address the issues and bring out what needs to be brought out. We do have the Knight of Swords, which tells me that, one of you wants to rush into a conversation, or rush into conversations, to decisions, a little impulsive, passionate, a little aggressive in communication. That's one of you that has a more impulsive action, and the other one might be going the more traditional route with a lot of hope and desire there. And there's healing. There's really healing going on. But there's real optimism, and there's fear. I feel like there is a real deep emotional bond. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me that this is slow. This is slow moving, but again, this is something that will move forward again. Someone dependable, loyal, but slow to move, someone, you know, it's, I feel like there's a lot of emotional support, but slow, sort of dragging their feet sometimes, really slow in action. One is slower than the other, right? One is more impulsive than the other, a little slow and a little impulsive, very passionate, and one a little slow, baby steps, baby steps. But for me, again, like I said last time, this is really full of hope. You have 2 times the ace of, 2 aces, which tells me that with the justice, whatever issues need to be addressed will be addressed. Even if it's slow, and even if one's more impulsive than the other, who needs to be accountable will be accountable. I'm going to leave it at that. Linda, I hope you have a good evening. I don't know if you're here or not, but whatever, you will find this reading. Whenever you find this reading, I hope you find some love and energy in this reading and hope, because it is a beautiful reading. And I do feel like both of you, even though I don't see you in it, but there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, probably have that in your sign or in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe in your chart, and that's what's coming out. I do feel like there's a real moment of reunification here, but there has to be communication and heartfelt communication and honest, very honest communication. All right. I hope that makes sense to you, Linda, and I hope just sending you love and light and a lot of positive energies. And I will see everyone back here next week. Not sure what day, but as soon as I get back, I'll probably do a live. So, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, everyone, for your beautiful energies. Gratitude to all members. Thank you to all members out there. Shout out to you. Without you, I probably wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Have a great night, everyone. Great evening. And have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.